What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Hey. Happy Thursday. Today Thursday, right? Yes. Happy Thursday to you. Let me say hi to the people. What's up, y'all? Yeah, I couldn't do a Miami today. I meant to text you. I forgot. I didn't get caught up yet. Hey, Lady V. What's up, Dominique? Hey, Xavier. What's up, Boo? Hey, Jonathan. What's good? Oh, my baby Belize is here. Felice, I'm so happy to see you. I literally was just talking about you yesterday, and El Teddy told me you dropped in his chat yesterday. We were just having a conversation about you yesterday, and I was supposed to send you a message on Instagram. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you. Mwah! Big kiss to you. Big kiss, big kiss. Hey Laurie, how you doing? Hey Miss Trisha. Hey, New Jones. Yes, we miss Belize. I'm so happy to see you, darling. So happy to see you. Love to you. Sending love to you. Yeah. So, let's get into the things, honey. Got a lot going on. So let me just get a couple of these little. Y'all know we got to get the odds and the ends. El Teddy told you, yeah, because I promise you, we literally were on the phone yesterday talking about you. What's up, Yana? Um, literally on the phone talking about you. So, what was I getting ready to do? Hold on. Hold on. All right. All right, you guys. So, a couple of things I need to give y'all the update on, and then we're gonna move on into this new stuff. Um, it's been so much going on, y'all. I haven't been able to get down here. I know we came. I think I was here on Monday, and I ain't been back, or Tuesday. Child, I can't remember. No, yeah, it must have been Monday because I wasn't here yesterday, and I don't think I was here Tuesday either. Um, hey Keisha, what's up? So the first thing I need to give y'all the update on is let me go on over here to my stuff, child. So the first thing I need to give y'all an update on is oh, all right. So it looks like we ain't never gonna get Black Panther 2. We listen, at this point, they need to just go on and scrap it and just call it a day. Cause I don't think we ever gonna get it. So we know that there have been a series of Corner Culture is back. Aha, yes. There has been a series, what's up, what pulls my teeth? Of delays to the sequel. The delays have continued to go on and on and on. And just when they went back on set, they had to shut the set down once again due to a spread of the Roni Ron. The Omarion that got to Black Panther the sequel. So at this point, y'all, listen, I don't even know if I care anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm here for Black excellence. Y'all know I ain't gonna never flake on Black excellence, but at this point, I just don't know if I care anymore because it don't look like we ever gonna get it. It just don't look like we ever gonna get it. Okay, that's that. Um, hold on. Um, okay. Um, they should have just recasted T'Challa, but listen, that ain't even my issue at this point. At this point, are we just ever gonna get it done? Like, is it just ever gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? Is it just ever gonna happen at this point? Um, the other update. So yesterday I did a quick drop, y'all. I did a quick drop yesterday on um Porsha and Simon and this new car he got her. Porsha was down. We will never get it yet, child. Porsha was down to the Instagram, I guess, trying to change the narrative, child, and change the story down to the Instagram. And she posted pictures of her in front of this new Rolls Royce with a big old bow on it. Well, y'all know Fallon reposted a picture of her standing in front of a Rolls Royce that looks very similar. Let me go on and show y'all, because I think I still got the pictures here. Yeah, I did. Okay, so this was the picture that Porsha showed us, okay? It is a 4-door Rolls Royce. I'm sure there's some sort of name to it and all that good stuff. I don't know all of that, okay? Nice orange interior. It was a series of these pictures, and it had a big red bow on the front, as if to insinuate this was a gift to Porsha from Simon. Well, then Fallon came along and she posted this. Now, when I did my quick drop yesterday, you guys, I did not pay close enough attention and notice that that is a 2-door and Porsha's car was a 4-door. So it is not the exact same car. But what I was saying in my video yesterday was, now either this is, either Simon is a, Dominique said, can't nobody tell me Porsha wasn't in the slow class. Well, child. Now either this is, oh Lord, I still got the picture up, child. Either Simon is, takes his gifts back, or he's not very imaginative and he just buys all his women the same gift. Now, when I found out last night, because one of my subscribers, shout out to somebody, left a comment under the video saying, hey, Porscha's was a 4-door, Fallon's was a 2-door. I said, okay, you know what? You right. My bad. I was giving Simon the benefit of the doubt at that point. I was like, oh, well, then maybe Simon really did give Fallon that car, and he just liked that particular make and model, which I still think is tacky to buy your girlfriends, wives, ex-wives, future girlfriends, whoever these people are, the exact same gift. I still think that's tacky. But y'all, you ever heard the saying, let people think that you're a fool rather than open your mouth and prove them right? So Simon, I guess, y'all know he just can't walk away. Right, that's a sign. We say that's a prison pose. Okay. Y'all, Simon went on his Instagram today to show us that not only was Porsha's car different from the car he bought Fallon, but that he still has that car in his garage. So, honestly, it made you look worse, sir, because we thought you had bought that car for Fallon, but it looks like you just let Fallon drive it while y'all were together, because you still have the car, and Fallon is no longer your wife. So that means to tell me that you ain't even let that woman take that car in the divorce. She couldn't even have a car. In the divorce, you said you got it in your garage, and then he showed the car, so we know it's true because he posted a video of him driving the car out of the garage. So honestly, that makes you look worse, Simon. And Porsha, it makes you look stupid, because it seems to me that he's gonna do the same thing to you that he did to Fallon. Because let's be clear, when he's done with you, and eventually he will be done with you, sir, ma'am, I hate to be the one to tell you, he will be done with you. Your name ain't on it, is it, Porsha? Your name ain't on that lease, because I'm with you, Belize. It probably ain't even a paid for car. It's a lease, baby. Your name ain't on that paperwork, is it, Porsha? Just like allegedly, your name ain't on that new house y'all done moved into. Now, that's allegedly. The real question is, did he pay for Porsha's car, no lease, and it's her name? Exactly, y'all. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's a lease, and I bet you her name ain't on it. I put 20 good US dollars on Porsha's name not being on that paperwork. Yet again, I say Porsha looks more stupid every time she or Simon opens them. Exactly, Yana. Just be quiet. Just go sit down somewhere and be quiet. Exactly, creative diva. He could have at least gave us a different color. Like, I just think that's tacky. Let me tell you something, a man. And I mean, granted, the men I date don't be buying Rolls Royces, but listen, don't buy me a purse and you done bought that exact same purse, color, style, model for the last hoe. Don't do that. Don't do that. When you say capital finances on that title, child. Porsha has no lease, no house, no job, just a dingbat. That ship is going down. Porsha going down with it. Even rats got sense enough to jump. You right? Hell no, sitting up pregnant with the assistant's child. What? Keisha, hold on. I must have missed something what you said. A woman's strength is in her silence. Yeah, Lady Mae was good. Listen, whoever used to write them lines for Lady Mae, baby. The car is beautiful. Let me be clear. The car is absolutely gorgeous. It's Elisa when they break up that car going back. Exactly. I agree with all of y'all. Child. I don't even want the same color socks you bought. Okay. Listen. Maybe Fowler didn't want to keep the car. Some women get stuff back after a breakup with no hesitation, just to be totally rid of you in every sense of the word. That could be. Listen, Lauren. That could be true. What's up, So Jeff? Mwah. Hey, boo. That could be true. I mean, I'm keeping the Rolls Royce. I can be rid of you and keep the Rolls Royce. I'm just saying. What up, Danny? Hey, boom. Right, he bought Porsha at the exact same ring he bought Fallon. They said Porsha's ring is just a little bit bigger, but it's the exact same cut and everything. Exact same ring. I want another season of Queen Porsha's Family Matters. Okay. I heard that is a wrap. Lies, because I would have kept it and sold it. Okay. Simon Boss is giving bulk. Right, because that's what he... Listen. I told y'all my review. Anytime a man got to use the terms, when he tell you he keep a moving company on standby, that's a problem. I'm not giving my ex car in the divorce to let that side piece drop. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I hear what y'all saying about he might have Lauren. I hear you, girl, but listen, I personally let me keep the car and I'll decide what I'm gonna do with it. Cause I might not want to drive it. But I'm gonna tell you, if it's my car, you gave it to me and it was a gift, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. It's mine. Okay, Belize. Listen, when you said copy and paste, her like child, that's what he doing. He just copy and pasting. I would have sold the car, ring, and everything else and found myself. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can get rid of you and keep your things. And if I don't want them, then I sell them. Like, you can sell a Rolls Royce. Like, even a used Rolls Royce, you can get a good money for it. And my thing is the fact that you didn't pay for it, you coming out winning. You ain't paid for it at all. Even if you only get $50,000 for it, that's $50,000 that you ain't spent. Shoo. My husband let his ex keep everything she wanted or needed when they divorced. Well, that bless his heart. Beautiful man you married. He got to own it to sell it. Well, you said that. You said a mouthful. All right. Now, so I just wanted to say that I did see that. So I had to, I had to come down here and correct myself because, I want to try to be accurate with these things. Okay. What else we have today that I need to go over with you guys? Okay. This is a story that I've been meaning to bring to y'all for like probably about almost a week or so now. And every time I go live, I keep forgetting to mention it. Bank of America cuts overdraft fees and eliminates insufficient fund fees. Now, listen, let me say this. I'm about to give y'all some of my business, okay? I'm about to give y'all some of my good business, okay? Listen, when I worked for Bank of America, it was Nations Bank. When in Greensboro, North Carolina, one of my first jobs straight out of college, I worked in the collections agency, okay? And so when I opened up an account at Nations Bank because I worked there, okay? Okay? Listen. It say that they cutting the overdraft fees and they are eliminating the insufficient fund fees. Listen, can I get my money that you owe me back? Can I get all the money from when I was young, dumb, and didn't have no money and was broke? Can I get the money back of my insufficient funds and my overdraft fees that y'all took? Y'all was charging me $30 when I was $2 overdrawn. Can y'all do that? Can I get that money back? Because let's be clear, if I could get that money back, we'd be good, okay? Because y'all would owe me a good little piece of change. I ain't proud of it. But in my 20s, listen, let's just say I didn't always make the right decisions. And I used to play that game. You know, back then you could write checks. People don't really take checks like that anymore. And when they do take a check, it automatically come out of your account anyway. It don't work the way it used to. But I'm not gonna sit here and tell no lies, y'all. Now I love y'all, y'all love me, and we telling each other some business. But when I was young and I had that account down to the nation's bank, all I'm saying is, can I get my money back? Is there a statute of limitations of when I can go back and see if they can give me my money back? Because let me tell you how, and you know, Bank of America got in trouble for this. They got in trouble a couple of years ago and they had to stop doing it. But listen to what Bank of America used to do. Bank of America used to take your withdrawals out before they would put in your deposits, so that it would overdraw your account so they could charge you fees. And they got in trouble for that a few years ago. I don't know the exact year, but I know it was like within the last 6 or 7 years, around the time of the housing crisis is when they really got in trouble for it. And they did have to reimburse a lot of people. But again, you had to be currently banking with them. But yeah, they used to play that game because I knew when my bank went in, when my check went in the bank, baby, I knew what I could do and what I couldn't do. At least I thought I did. But when I tell you that Bank of America would charge you $30 for a $2 overdraft, bitch, I'm calling my lawyer. I feel like I need to get my money back. Yeah, I used to, Nicole, I ain't gonna lie, I did. I used to fly them kites. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie on y'all. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I was young, dumb, okay? This was when I was a lot younger. Back, this was in my 20s. Y'all know I'm old now. I'm an old hoe. So that was when I was in my 20s. And I ain't gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I'm telling y'all the truth. Because I want to know if I can get my money back. That's all I want to know. Now, I ain't had an account with Bank of America in probably 20-something years. But I just want to know if I can get my money back. That's all I want to say. Yes, they would cash the checks and put the deposits in. That was during the early. Yep. If you had deposits and you had withdrawals, they would take the withdrawals first. And then they would put the deposits in, and then you would show you had an overdraft. Because I owe a bank a few hundred and I ain't paying back on. Oh, Lord. No, for me to overdraft, it was me in college at the time and all my friends for a few dollars. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna sit here and tell y'all no lies. Okay, listen. I still ain't great with money, but back then, ooh, Jesus. I was bad. I used to make bad decisions for the right reasons, okay? Made bad decisions for the right reasons. But I just want to know if I can get my money back. Bank of America, I'm calling my attorney. I'm gonna say, can I get in on that? Because I just feel like they owe me something. I'm just saying. I just feel like they owe me something. So anyway, I've been meaning to bring that to y'all for that they posted that. That was about 2 weeks ago. I've been meaning to bring that to y'all. So let's get into today's stuff, y'all. Let's get into they so strategically process transactions. So if your last transaction would have been an overdraft fee, they would have time. They would have the big transactions first and then nickel and dime you. They did it. They absolutely did. And listen, I ain't gonna sit here and say that I always made the right decisions, but let's be clear. Bank of America helped. They helped. And I ain't gonna sit here and tell y'all that they owe me some money. I did. O Street, what's up, boo? I banked with them and I was part of that class action suit. They had to refund everyone. They did that too in the early 2000s. Yeah, I knew it was. I knew it wasn't when I had an account with them, but they did it when I had an account with them because I had an account with them. Maybe when did I change over to my new bank? It was when I moved back home because I had an account with them until I moved back. Yeah, it was almost as soon as I moved back home. So it was the early 2000s, probably 2001. I switched over to I left Bank of America. Yeah. It probably was 2001. Anyway, that's why I love community credit unions. They only can is that they don't have many branches, but in my opinion, they're more honest and straight with you. Let me tell. Well, listen, I'm about to tell y'all my business again. Um, I had a problem with Navy Federal. Me and Navy Federal beefing. And I know that's probably not considered a community credit union at this point, but baby, it was during the Bush Clinton era. Well, I had an account with them during the Bush Clinton era. Shit. It's probably too late for me to try to go back and get any of that money, child. But anyway, I just thought that it wasn't within my window. So when I read it, I was like, But I have an account with them and stuff. So the real question is, have they stopped credit card companies from giving dumb college students t-shirts to apply? Child, no. Wasn't it also Bank of America or Wachovia with the customers or something that they couldn't sue the bank but the tellers for their money? That they couldn't sue the bank but the tellers for their money. Right. Come on, tell the business night. Yeah, me and Navy Federal, we beefing. We beefing. Yeah. So, Celebrity Big Brother is coming back February the 2nd. Now, y'all, I'm going to try to give y'all the Celebrity Big Brother recap, okay? Y'all know how I am with Big Brother. I start off real good. I start off real hot and heavy. And as the season goes on, it gets on my nerves because then people get eliminated and people start playing stupid. And then I get irritated with the whole situation. However, Celebrity Big Brother is a shorter season. And I think I could probably stick with it. Because it's a shorter season. Okay? Now, here are some of the rumored people to be on You So Pissed at Big Brother. Why you pissed at Big Brother now? Xavier, you stay mad at people. Why you always so mad at people, Xavier? Boo. You so mad at people. I need you to not be so mad at people all the time, Xavier. Okay. So it seems Bank of America, Wells Fargo banks always get caught up in something. Child. All right, so let's do this. Here are some of the rumored names. I don't know what that name is that y'all doesn't want me to say. Don't know what he's talking about, but okay. All right. Here's some of the rumored names. I don't know all these people. Okay, hold on. Let me read it. Okay. Lord. Shangela is rumored to be on Celebrity Big Brother. I don't know if that's true or not, but Shangela is a rumor. Lamar Odom is rumored. Neo is rumored. Nene. Nene is rumored. Um, Tiffany Pollard, although they said today that Tiffany Pollard would not be on Celebrity Big Brother because she is not vaccinated. So I think that she was supposed to be on the show, but she is not vaccinated. So she will not be on the show. And I told y'all weeks ago that I thought Todrick Hall was going to be on Celebrity Big Brother. And I'm going to tell you, I think that we know that he just came off of winning the Masked Singer. But remember, after this season of Big Brother, the cookout went and stayed at his house for a couple of weeks. And I thought that was very interesting. And I said, I wonder if he is gearing up for a run on Celebrity Big Brother. Now, there's some white people here. I don't recognize none of their faces. Hold on. I don't know these people. Yeah, I hate to sound racist and it just be I only know the black people, but I don't know these white people. Sha'Carri was Richards was rumored, but she said she's not doing Celebrity Big Brother, so that's a rumor. Now, mind you, all of these are rumors. All of these are rumors. That's why, yeah, I just said that, Xavier. Um, Now, Schweitzer, what's his name? Schweitzer used to be was the former press secretary for Trump, his very first press secretary. It was rumored that he was going to be on there as well. There's another politician that's rumored to be on there. Again, I don't know these people's faces. So there's a chef. I think this Gordon Ramsay. I think this is Chef Gordon Ramsay. Again, y'all, these are all rumors. These are all rumors. Are you serious? I'm pissed. What the F is wrong with New York? They could have brought her career to another. What level, So Jeff? What level? Celebrity Big Brother? What is Celebrity Big Brother going to do for her career? I'm just saying. I mean, she was on Celebrity Big Brother UK. All she does is reality shows. Like, what? I'm not being funny, but what next level is that going to take her? I'm surprised that she's not vaccinated as much as she does, like, travel and do stuff. Like, I'm really, really surprised that she's not vaccinated. Off topic, did you hear them Silk Sonic boys? I did, Lauren. I did. I heard that they are going to be at a Vegas residency, but it is only for 2 weeks, and I'm sure that those tickets, one, are probably already sold out, and two, expensive as hell. Now, if they was going to be there for about 6 months, I might try to make it happen. Because Lord knows me and Eddie been trying to get to Vegas for 2 years, child. That is a network television show. CBS is a different, older audience. Okay. I mean, you're right about that part of it, but okay. All right, Danny. Thank you, boo. Yeah, so those are the rumors. That is the rumor. Now, because it starts on February the 2nd, I'm assuming that they're going to get ready to go into quarantine. I'm not sure how long they're going to make them quarantine. Before they were making people quarantine for 2 weeks, for 10 days. But now with the CDC changing it up to 5 days, they might not keep it as long, but I'm sure there's going to be some sort of sequester time. So I would be on the lookout for people not being active on their social media, especially somebody like a Shangela that posts almost every day, that posts all the time. Somebody like a Todrick Hall, people that we know are very, very active on their social media. I can see, keep an eye out on those people. Now, we do know that the last Celebrity Big Brother, they allowed them to tweet. Remember, they did allow them to tweet. They had, like, in the diary room, they gave them an opportunity to tweet certain things. But again, that was more like specifically like after we already knew they were in the Big Brother house, and it was specific to like Big Brother stuff, right? So I don't know, but we'll keep it out. Now, I'm here for Lamar Odom. I think Lamar Odom makes good TV. I'd be here to see Lamar Odom. I would have been here to see New York. New York, for as much as you can say about New York, child, she made good TV. Okay, New York makes good TV. Can't nobody say New York don't make good TV. Okay, she made good TV. Nene is listen. If Nene is in that house, I'm so here for it because Nene gonna act a whole fool. Okay, Nene, I can see, and let me be honest with you, I can see Nene winning because Nene can be a likable person. Just like Tamar, everybody knew about the explosive Tamar, the bratty Tamar. But then when she got in that house, now she had some moments. She had some moments. But definitely I could see Nene winning or definitely getting to the final. Hey, what's up, Fruit Punch? Funny you mentioned Todrick Hall. I was skip dancing to Nails and Hairs, Hips and Heels just with your niece last night. I know that's right. I like him. I'm betting that Neo gonna end up. What? Who said that? Xavier, I should have known that was you. Anyway. Listen, I just want to get to Vegas before while the RuPaul show was still there. Long as I want to be there for the live RuPaul. If me and Abby are trying to get to Vegas before while the live RuPaul show is still going on. That's all I want to see. Just worried about physical competition for Nene. Why? Jonathan, stop acting like boy. If you don't go sit down somewhere. Lanithia is a likable person. Nene, not so much. I could go with you on that. I'm just surprised that New York is not vaccinated. There are so many places, things, and opportunities that she can't do if she's not vaccinated. I'm just surprised. I'm very shocked about that. I'm very shocked by that. All right, so that's Celebrity Big Brother. I will commit that I will start it with y'all. I don't know how far it's gonna go, but I admit that I will start it with y'all. Okay, I don't know how far we're gonna go with it. Okay. Now, last night, Up and Adam, shout out to Up and Adam. He did an interview with Mary Cosby's mom and stepfather. Now, for those who do not know, Mary Cosby is from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. We've talked about her a few times down here, so you guys should be familiar, even if you don't watch the show. But she has been accused of running a cult. She's made some very racially insensitive statements on the show. She is definitely entertaining. I ain't gonna say she's not entertaining, baby. She is entertaining. But ultimately, she could be controversial as well. So now Mary, no. Mary said that she hasn't quit the show, but baby, you didn't show up for the reunion. It might not be in your power. Now, they've already started filming for season 3. It'll be interesting to see if she's filming. Because Andy said her ass was fired. Oh, and for all of y'all who was hoping that Watch What Happens Live was getting ready to get canceled, it's not. It just got renewed until 2023. So, sorry. Y'all gonna have to deal with Andy 2 more years. Okay. But Mary said on Twitter, she was in one of them Twitter group things, live thingy situations, that she wasn't quitting the show, but she just was not going to allow herself to continue to be treated the way she was treated. And that's why she didn't go to the reunion. I guess that was her own little silent protest. That's fine. You're going to be silently protesting on the sidelines for season 3. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. She does make for good TV. They do need her on the show, but I'm just saying. If Jenny can stay, Mary better be there. Now I am gonna say that we're gonna get to that, Tracy. We're gonna get to that. I just did a quick drop about that. I don't know if y'all saw it because it uploaded right before I went live, so I don't know if y'all saw it or not. But baby, I just had a whole quick drop about that. Okay, so they let Jackie come back. But okay, I wasn't there, y'all, so you probably know better than I know. But from my understanding, she went to the reunion. She just left because her and Teresa were in a bad space, whatever. But anyway, she didn't just not show up, which is what Mary did. She just didn't come. But again, you probably watched it and I didn't. So some people, one of my subscribers was telling me that Jackie did show up for the reunion, but she left early because of how bad things were between her and Teresa. But again, I could be wrong. You could know more than I know. You think they're going to lower her pay? Well, hell, I mean, allegedly they only making $6,000 an episode to begin with. How much lower it's going to go? Shit. If it's going to go much lower, you can just go on and start you. Shut up, Chris. Anyway, so yeah, moving on. Let's stick with the interview with Up and Adam first, y'all, and then we can get to all that other stuff, okay? So, interview now. Up and Adam, who was a YouTuber down here, he went out to Salt Lake City to interview Mary Cosby's mom and stepfather. Now, we have heard a lot of things about the mother. We have never met the mother. She has not spoken. She hasn't done any interviews. She has kept her silence. She probably could have continued to keep her silence. Now, I don't know if any of y'all watched the interview. But honestly, I'm just going to say this, you guys. I don't feel like I walked away learning anything that I didn't already know. Yeah. Ultimately, the mama and the stepfather. Now, it seemed like the stepfather was doing all the talking. He kept interrupting. He kept over talking. He had a whole lot to say. But it sounds to me as if they just wanted to basically dispute all the things that have been said. But everything that they said, I feel like we already heard from the nephew and the cousin. Now, what was interesting was that Mary's mother did sort of contradict some of the statements that the nephew made over on Sherelle's World, as it relates to, hold on, I took a few notes. As it relates to a couple of issues. So one, the nephew Don, he said that Mary had been put out of the church prior to the grandmother passing, the leader of the church passing, and she had been excommunicated or what have you. And Robert Sr. reached out to her after the grandmother passed away, and that was how that happened. But according to Mary's mom, that didn't happen. She hadn't been put out the church. She hadn't been excommunicated. Now I'm gonna go through all of this, and I'm gonna give y'all my impression. Y'all know I'm gonna tell y'all how I felt about the situation. I felt like they wanted to blame everything on Robert Sr. Everything was on him. He was a horrible person. He was a womanizer. He sought out Mary. Mary. He lied about what Mama wanted after she died. And y'all know that they think that he actually is the one that ended Mama's life. Y'all, you notice they kept saying that over and over again. They wanted to be clear that she died suddenly because they suspect that he did something to her that ended her life. They also insinuated that by this time, Mama was sort of over him and she didn't believe in divorce. So they didn't say that she was going to necessarily divorce him, but she definitely was no longer in love with him. So, there's that. They said that Mary was not in the will, that the will only covered the 4 immediate siblings, that Mary was a grandchild, and so there was nothing in the will specifically for her, that a judge had decided that the inheritance and all of everything was supposed to go to the 4 siblings. And y'all know that the will is still in probate court, right? They still have not settled the grandmother's estate. The problem is it doesn't sound like there's anything left. It sounds like Mary and Robert have spent it all. Anyway. They said it's this third woman named Lois, and she is in cahoots with Robert. I feel like they think that maybe there's some sort of relationship going on there between Lois and Robert or something to that effect. I feel like that's what they think. I don't know, child. Now, Ernest, who is a cousin, when he did his interview with Sherelle's World, he spoke negatively about the stepfather and said that the stepfather has cheated on Mary's mother repeatedly, and that he has a mistress with 2 children in Indianapolis, that he got 2 love children out in Indianapolis. Now, the stepfather said that is not true. He did admit that their marriage has had problems just like any other relationship, but he does not have any churn. That's what he said. He said he don't have no churn, okay? Now, honestly, you guys, one thing I could say is I could tell that that's Mary's mama. They have the same affect. Their voice sounds the same. Like, that is Mary's mama. Now, that's Mary's mama. But if you guys remember the interview that the cousin did last year with Sherelle's World, and he spoke and he said that Mary's mother, remember, he said that she was mentally ill, and that when she left and started her own church, she had 400 members with her. But now, basically, the church has dwindled down to just like a couple of people, and they all left because of her erratic behavior and, her being a little off. Now, They admitted that in the interview that when they left the church, they had 400, but they don't have as many now. And they tried to write it off as, well, churches ebb and flow. People leave, people come back, people leave. Nah, y'all ain't got no people down at that church. That's the problem. Y'all don't have no people down at that church. Little girl, child. Question is, where was Robert during the panty? He wasn't with Mary. Mary said he got stuck in Florida. Now, y'all know that's a lie because Florida didn't even act like there was no panty. So he could have got a flight out or in at any point in time because Florida didn't care. And my thing is, if all the places to get stuck, Florida wasn't the place to get stuck because they didn't care. They wasn't wearing masks. They wasn't closing nothing. Child, bye. So a family of nuts pointing the finger at who's nuttier, pretty much. So she's going to need that Bravo check, child. I found it very, very, very interesting that they confirmed the affair with the man who passed away. Yeah, but they really didn't, O Street, because remember when they first said the name, Mary Mama didn't even know who they were talking about, remember? Mary Mama was like, Cameron, who? Oh, Cameron. Oh, yeah. Oh. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't convinced that Mary Mama was with us. Now, the stepdaddy was with us. I'm clear about that. But I'm not too clear about whether Mary Mama was with us. Now, I ain't trying to be mean and I ain't trying to be funny. But I wasn't too sure that Mary Mama was with us. You understand what I'm saying? I think that interview was better than Fallon, but not much. No hard question. Oh, it was definitely softball questions. He cared. That's why he didn't want to get on a plane with all of those people. Oh, is that what it was? He might have to get stuck, but not in Florida. Yes, she was playing dumb to cover for her daughter, but that stepdaddy let the cat out of the bag. Now that I have to agree with you on the mother wasn't all there, and that's why the father was over talking her. I think she needed him help remember. Right. And did you see that one time when she sort of got tongue tied and she even turned to him and said, help me. Can you help me get my words? So I think I think that's their normal banter. I think that's who she is. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that woman because I don't know her. But I think that's normal. I think the Cameron story is something that group sat down and cooked up. I'm sorry. I don't know because, listen, I don't know about that. Stepdaddy wants to smoke. Oh, yeah, the stepdaddy wants that smoke. He told him, he said, I'll meet you anywhere, any place, anytime. We can go down to the gym and put the gloves on. He said, I am ready. I believe the Cameron story, little baby, because the cousin Dan came out with a picture of Cameron looking married. Yeah, I believe the story. I believe the Cameron story. Now, I ain't going to sit here and lie to you. I believe it. I believe the Cameron story. I don't know about the him mortgaging his house for $300,000 because, I mean, I don't know nothing about Cameron. But I believe there was something going on there. Because listen. And then they asked about it being a cult. And of course, they said that no, Mary's not running the cult, but Robert is. Well, they running it together. If it's a cult, it's a cult. Now, I'm not saying it is, y'all. That's not what I'm saying. But if it's a cult, it's a cult. If you watch a Mary spinoff, would you watch a Mary spinoff following her family? Ooh. I don't even know. I feel like it would be like that. It would be like rubbernecking on the highway. You know you probably need to keep straight and not look, but you find yourself looking anyway. I feel like that's what it would be. When Adam said, well, I heard that Mary's having an affair, the mother said, oh, that's good. I would like that. I'd rather. Right. Yeah, the mother did say that. The mother said, I'd rather her be with somebody else than with Robert. Yeah, she did say that. But she didn't say she knew about the affair. She didn't say, oh, yeah. She said, I hope so. Good. Yeah, it would definitely be a guilty pleasure, child. It would definitely be that. Even the stepdaddy said that his family members have been witness to the fact that Mary and Cameron are more than friends. Yeah, I mean, I believe it. I do believe it. And I believe that Cameron told people about it. I believe it. But I found it interesting that even though the cousin came out and spoke against what's going on with Mary and Robert, that even, but they didn't agree. Some of their story didn't agree either, because it sounded like the cousin ain't got no love lost for the mama or for Mary, honestly, because he was talking trash about the mama and talking trash about Mary. So it sounded like the cousin ain't got nothing for either one of them. Did she want to be with Robert, the mother? Because that was the claim. So this is what I gathered. She claims that she didn't. She claims that she didn't. However, comma, I don't know. Now, they did say that even if Mama had made the statement that they claim she made, which they said she didn't, but even if Mama had made the statement that Robert is supposed to be with one of her girls, they said that she wouldn't have been talking about Mary, because Mary was already married. Mary had a husband. His name was Dana, and it sounded like everybody loved Dana. She, according to her mama, Mary was in love with Dana. Now, it's interesting because she said that even if the mama said, "I want you to marry one of my children, one of my girls," it would have been Mary's sister who was single. Why would she say, "I want you to marry my granddaughter who's already got a husband"? So, child, do you think them bringing up the cult is a way to get away from the fraud storyline? Child, I don't know. I can't believe mortgaging a house to get money to get my woman out of a bad marriage before him just giving it to the church. Yeah, again, I mean, people, it happens. We've seen people do it. And I'm not even going to say he didn't do it. I just think if there was a part of the story that I wouldn't believe, that's the part of the story that I wouldn't believe. But I believe that they had an affair now. I hate to speak ill of the dead, but I believe they had an affair. Like I said, everyone is mad they didn't get any money. But my thing is, if they grew up around a woman who was that business savvy, why couldn't either of them duplicate that? Because a lot of times people don't raise their, when people have money, and this doesn't happen all the time, but a lot of times when people have money, they don't raise their kids to learn the business and to be able to do what they did. They just coddle their kids and they give their kids whatever they want and say, "I'm just going to leave all of this to you." But they don't prepare their kids and they don't teach their kids and they don't make their kids work hard. A lot of people do that, especially first generation. Now you see people who know how to build wealth. Yeah, not so much. But a lot of people do that. A lot of people do that. I remember seeing Shaq saying that his kids that they gonna have to earn their money from him. He don't just give them money. Like, they have to earn it. They gotta do good in school. They have to, and when they done with school, they gotta, make their own money. Warren Buffett said he not leaving his kids nothing. He said he not leaving his kids nothing. He said, "I gave them everything they needed to be successful. I sent them to the right schools where they could meet the right people. I set them up in what they needed, and that's it." Bill Gates said he ain't leaving his kids but a couple of $1 million, and I know that don't sound like shit, but when you are like one of the richest men in the world, a couple of $1 million really ain't shit. But he said he not leaving his kids any money. I hate to say it, but I think that they have an unhealthy, unrealistic view of mama. They act like she was Jesus. Listen, first of all, and I saw y'all comments, so I was going to get that out the way before we got to this. First of all, can we talk about that big ass empty room? Like, are these one of those people that's just living in a big ass house but can't afford furniture? Because what was going on with that room? That just big ass, I mean, it was nothing in that room. It was empty. And then they had that big 500 by 500 portrait of mama sitting there. And then did y'all see in the middle of the interview where she just started crying, looking at the picture of mama and just started crying? Listen, I ain't about to call nothing or nobody a cult. But if I was going to start talking about a cult, I'd start there. How you just looking at, and again, I understand it's your mama. I understand it's your mama. But I'm just saying. They're giving it all away, Joshua. They're giving it all away to their charities. They're leaving all the money to the different charities that they support. According to Adam, that was not their house. It's a family member's house, and it was staged that way for the interview. Okay. All right. If Bill didn't leave me any money, he'd be cremated. Well, my thing is, the kids know. Shit, he didn't say it publicly. But I mean, and let's remember, Warren Buffett's kids are grown. Like his kids are in their 50s. You know what I mean? So, I mean, and I know for a fact his son is wealthy. His son has built a whole career in renewable energy. He has a whole company. He was on 60 Minutes a couple of years ago. His son good. His son all right. Now I don't know about his other churn, but his son all right. But I think his daughter is good too. I don't remember the fact, but I think Warren Buffett's kids, now the grandkids, I don't know about, but I think his kids are all right. But yeah, Warren Buffett said he ain't leaving them nothing. He said, I gave my kids everything they needed. I gave them, they went to the best schools. They were exposed to, I gave them the tools to be successful. I said, well, all right. That was a big ass picture though, and it's just hanging as she turned her head and started crying. Don't they look at it every day? Do they cry every time? Well, no, remember they just said that wasn't their house. That was a family member's house. But that's even more disturbing. As a family member, you just got this big ass picture of mama in your living room. Y'all, look. Far be it for me to tell somebody how to grieve. Okay, I'm not here to question anybody else's grief. Okay. Far be it for me to tell somebody how to grieve. But, y'all, that picture was a lie. It was a lie. I'm going to be honest. I enjoy Up and Adam's commentary. I don't think I enjoy his interviews that much because I don't think, I mean, he's definitely a softball interview. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's like going on the Ellen show versus going on Bill Maher. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you go on the Ellen show, you're going to get the softball questions, what you got going on, what you've been working on, what's your new projects, come play a game with me, let's do a little dancing, and then that's it, right? Versus if you go on Bill Maher, you know, you better have your shit together because somebody is going to question it and, you know, it's going to be some stuff, right? So, it's nothing wrong with that because, you know, everybody needs both sides. But it's just, you know, every Black family has a matriarch that they love dearly, but their mama relationship is weird. That picture took up the whole wall. Right. It was a lot. Hold on. I'm starting not to like his commentary too. I think he sees that NBC execs are looking at his channel, so his commentary is watered down. I agree, O Street, because even the video he did today about Meredith Marks, which we're going to get to that in a second, about Meredith Marks making responding to what Jenny had to say, and he was trying to find every excuse in the world for Meredith not to be speaking about Jenny. I mean, she could have been talking about anything. Like, you guys can't jump to the conclusion that just because she said vile meant she was talking about Jenny. But she was, because there was a tweet right underneath that where one of the people said, "Come on, Meredith, we're going to need you to say more than that." And Meredith's response was, "I can't say more right now, but trust me, I have a lot to say." Girl, she talking about Jenny. Stop trying to find excuses. I heard P. Diddy don't like giving his kids money. Maybe not. He has a people pleaser and he does not want to rock the boat. Yeah, and let's be clear, he's been rewarded. I mean, look at his channel. I mean, his channel he's like at 99,000. So he's almost at 100,000, and he's only been doing his channel since the pandemic started. I mean, hell, I've been doing my channel since before that, and look at me, I'm barely at 6,000. But he also, you know, he was already connected to begin with because he used to work at Lisa Vanderpump's one of her restaurants, Pump, I think. And he worked with, like, he wasn't on Vanderpump Rules, but he worked there while they were filming Vanderpump Rules. And he actually is in a couple of scenes. He's just not on the show. Like, he's not a featured person on the show. He's in a couple of scenes, and he knows those people really well. The people from Vanderpump Rules. So, yeah, I mean, he was connected. And I agree. I think that he has an end goal, and so he doesn't want to be too provocative. I agree. Sound like they brought the picture with them to stage it, which seems extremely FLDS. I don't know what that means, Belize. He used to do Hot Topics, then moved it to his boyfriend's channel because he said it was not the lucky, huh? Hold on. Oh, it wasn't the look he was going for and had to clean up his channel. Yeah. What's up, Cams? Mwah. I prefer somebody who's going to tell the whole story when they report it. I don't need you to be indifferent. It's whack. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, I enjoy him because he definitely gives, like, he is on it. Like, he is on it. He is definitely committed. But, yeah. Yes, I have been with his channel from day one, but he is pussyfooting now. Kempire does good commentary and still yeah, he does. He does. I like Kempire. I definitely like Kempire. Yeah, I've been side-eyeing Adam. Oh. I ain't gonna lie, he upset me today with that. I didn't appreciate him trying to find every excuse in the world for Meredith not to be talking about Jenny. It's almost and I didn't like the fact that he was pussyfooting around giving an opinion about what Jenny said. It's almost as if he doesn't want to say anything bad about what she said. I don't think he agrees with it, so let me not say that. But I just, it seemed like he was so nervous about coming out and saying anything bad about Jenny. And I'm thinking to myself, sir, what is the problem? What is the hesitation? But I'm not gonna lie, y'all, that rubbed me the wrong way. It really did. Right. She most likely can't say anything now. They already started filming this week. I don't feel it for him. Right. But what I'm saying is I've been there from day one. And his channel was not like this. It used to be opinionated. Call in and give your opinion. Yeah, he definitely used to be a lot more opinionated. I've been side-eyeing him too. I felt what I felt when I was introduced to Jenny. Yeah. He been fake for a minute. Ooh, okay. I didn't realize people felt this way about Adam. Okay. I felt that way. How he reported the Jenny story about Salt Lake City yesterday, that got me. Yes, I could see that. Well, I have to, I didn't see how he reported it, but I definitely saw it today where I felt like he was trying to come up with any excuse or any reason not to condemn her. I don't know. I felt like he was pussyfooting around. I didn't like it. I didn't like, what's up, Jason? Hey, babes. I didn't like that at all. Because it just seemed like he did not want to speak on it. And I'm thinking to myself, what is the hesitation? What is the hesitation? Shout. All right, hold on. Let me see. All right, so let's revisit. We talked about P Valley earlier. El Teddy talked about it on Silly Saturday, and then I kind of came around and I talked about it. And my attitude about the whole P Valley, Nikki, for those who don't know, Nikki Gilbert, the singer Nikki Gilbert, is suing Stars, saying that they stole P Valley from her play. I don't know, Pussycat Girls Child. I don't remember the name of it, but my attitude about it when it happened was, if P Valley, according to Stars, P Valley is based off of the play written by Katori, and if they're saying that it's written off of her play, and you're saying that they stole your idea, shouldn't you be suing her and not Stars? That was my attitude about it. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell nobody that they don't have a right to defend their intellectual property. And if she feels like Stars stole her idea, far be it for me to tell that woman she can't sue nobody. I just didn't understand why she wasn't at least including Katori in her lawsuit. Now, I get it that Stars is the ones with the money. I got that part. But it just seems as though, how you going to separate the two? Anyway. He didn't pussyfoot around anything that came out of Mary's mouth. He held her accountable for all of it. Well, he was all over the LVP cast about their post, but I know he has a softball for Jenny. Yes, that was the beginning of his channel with his first interview, Cousin Dan. He used to go hard, but now Mm-hmm. Here's a white boy from Florida, so that should say enough for how I feel. Well, I just watched your commentary about Bravo being silent. I like everything you had to say. Thank you, boo. Nikki Gilbert is a mess, but don't do that. Pussyfoot Cabaret, that's what it's called. Pussyfoot Cabaret. Okay. She also said R&B Diva spawned from that play as well. Okay, child. But this what I'm gonna say, y'all. Now I looked at a little bit of her interview down to the Jasmine brand. And again, I still ain't watched it. I know y'all told me it's over there on the Tubby. I ain't watched it yet. I'll watch it, child. I'll get to it. But after listening to her point of view, I said, wait a minute. She might have a point. I still feel like if she's gonna say that they stole it, then she need to bring in all the people. But she said if she owned R&B Divas, she would bring it back, but she doesn't own it. She was an executive producer, but she doesn't own it. She said if she owned R&B Divas, baby, it would be back. Maybe the original play was not the problem. Maybe the show just added a bit of her play to the show. Well, if you listen to her explain what her show was about, it sounds very much like P Valley. So it's based in Detroit. She's from Detroit, so it's based in Detroit. It's a cabaret, so it's a risque. It's not quite a script club, but it's sort of a risque type situation with the people, the people wearing the tassels and all that good stuff. It's run by a transgendered woman. Now we know that Uncle Clifford is not quite a transgender, more gender fluid, but it's run by a transgender woman. A stranger comes in from out of town, auditions to work at the cabaret, and at the end of the play, the girls at the cabaret have to come together to save the cabaret because it's getting ready to go out of business. Because why? A company is coming in town and wants to build a casino. Now, y'all, that's P Valley. Now, I'm not saying that it's an original idea and that it's the first and only person to come up with something like that. But y'all, if that were my play and I'm watching P Valley, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I would be side-eyeing. Now, again, I haven't seen it, so I'm only going by what she said in her interview. But if that is accurate, y'all, that's P Valley. There was so much I heard about this. I heard that Katori got an influence from a stripper club. Yeah, now that's what Katori always said. Katori always said that she was influenced by by a club, a stripper club in Memphis. Yep, she did say that. Sounds like, yes, right. Now that's the only difference, is that it's not quite a script club, it's more burlesque. Right. I'm with you when you're right. Hey, what's up, Chat Lachey? Stranger from out of town. And at the end, all the women have to come together to save the club from the casino. Y'all, at its bare bones, that is P Valley. Now again, I haven't seen it. That's her version of what the play was. But she talked about when she wrote the play. She talked about the copyright of when the play was copywritten. All of that. I mean, she broke it all down. So I said, we don't have to wait and see, honey. Y'all remember when Eddie Murphy lost that case when that woman claimed that he stole Coming to America from her. It was either Coming to America or Boomerang. Maybe it was Boomerang. Either way, she claimed he stole one of those. She claimed she stole. She said she had sent him her script as an idea, like, she was a writer and she sent him her script hoping that maybe he would decide to make the movie. And of course, he never responded to her, but then he made the movie and she sued him. And it took a long time. I think it took about 10 years. But when it was over, said and done, the judge ruled in her favor and he had to pay her that money. It was Coming to America. Thank you, boo. Yep, Coming to America. Mm-hmm. Child, we've been waiting for 2 years for season 2. And if this is, I don't know if this is going to hold up. I don't know if this is going to hold up or not. But I ain't go to nobody's law school, y'all. So I don't know if this is gonna stop the show, but we already been waiting for 2 years. Hell, at this point, I'm gonna have to rewatch season 1 just so I know what the hell is going on in season 2. Nikki's play had come first before Katori's, and Nikki pitched her idea to stars before Katori. Yeah, and see, that's what I'm saying, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this ain't, listen, again, I'm not gonna sit here and say that that they guilty. I'm just gonna say it ain't looking good. Is it me, or does it seem like a pattern with Nikki? Child, it might, but listen, even a broke clock is right twice a day, child. Also, the girl that started Nikki's play also starred in Katori's play. Ooh, she's on the network because the network usually owns the shows. Yeah, I don't think this will hold up. They've been filming. We're supposed to get the new season in the first quarter. Well, child, the first quarter is well on its way. I need to hear something. They do that crap all the Oh yeah, they definitely do. Oh yeah, they definitely do it all the time in Hollywood. And the reality is there's really nothing new under the sun. So, you definitely have to prove it. But again, I'm listening, y'all, and it sounds close enough for her to at least be able to move forward with her court case. Now, again, I need to go watch it for myself to make a definitive action. You about to watch? Okay, keep it cute. You watch it and you report back. You let me know, girl. Now, I'm about to get out of here in a few minutes, but what I am going to say is this to you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, what I am going to say to you is this. It does sound very close. It does sound very, very close. Y'all, I need to know why Bravo is being so quiet about this situation with Jenny. They've asked the Housewives not to comment on it. But I need to know, ladies and gentlemen, why are they not saying nothing? Thank you, Jason. Oh, y'all talking about the Tasha K child. Tasha K gonna lose. Tasha K gonna lose, child. She gonna lose. The only question is how much is the jury gonna make her pay? Because I don't see, unless she done bribe somebody down there, I don't see how she wins. I'm just gonna tell y'all how I feel. Yeah, I want to know. Listen, Bravo got about 24 more hours before I'm gonna start my boycott Bravo chance. Listen, go on, Jonathan, and say Nene was right, because they got about 24 more hours now. It's been 24 hours. They got about 24 more. I'm gonna get in one more day to figure out what the fuck to say. And I'm sorry about cursing, but that's how I felt about it. Okay. They got about 24 more hours to tell me how they really feel. Because, honey, I got a problem with the fact that we have gotten nothing from Bravo. Nothing. Now, I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. There's 500 other shows out here that I can review. I'll find something to talk about with y'all. But, baby, I'm just not understanding. I mean, even if you just put out a statement denouncing the rhetoric, like something. But y'all acting like y'all don't even know what happened. Y'all just walking around like, what? Something happened? Nothing to see here. The only reason Mary, Ebony, and Garcelle was hired is because of the Black Lives Matter marches. The only reason Tiffany, Jenny, and Crystal was hired because of the Asian hate crime online. Bravo is a racist network. Well, I knew Jonathan was going to drop down and say something. I heard a Treasury agent was in the courtroom. Tasha. Oh yeah, I heard that too. I mean, listen. Everybody can have their own opinion about whether Bravo is a racist network or not. I mean, it is what it is. I honestly don't think that Bravo is doing anything different than any other network. If you look around at the other networks, if you look back 10 years ago, they have a whole lot of shows that had listen, we had fucking 20 years of Friends, and New York City, and we got what, one black person on the show the whole 20 years. I mean, you can go back and look. Like, I mean, to say that the only reason why they started including people of color is because of Black Lives Matter, because of, you know, other things, that's valid. I'm not going to say it's not valid, but isn't that part of why we have the Black Lives Matter? Isn't that part of why we are out here protesting? It's so that we do get a greater representation. So I get where y'all are coming from, and I'm not saying that I don't disagree with y'all. Let's be clear. I'm not saying that. But I I just caution that we make it out like Bravo is the only one, because Bravo ain't. Bravo ain't. We have a whole list of problematic housewives: Ramona, Luann, Cameron, Sticky Finger, and her insurrection. Ooh, what? They canceled the whole show after Cameron said that race is mess to Dr. Tiffany Moon. What? Oh, Street, are you driving or something? What are you saying? I don't know what you're saying, boo. I'm with you on that. I don't mind not watching Bravo, child. Nene is never the messenger. Okay, Jason. Right. Where is, like, I mean, again, they've got a whole PR department. Hell, even Andy ain't, to my knowledge. Even Andy ain't tweeted nothing out, to my knowledge. They even have cast crew on Dallas and want to have a cancel the show because they didn't want to address that racist ish. They even cast new cast on Dallas and want to have the and cancel the show. I don't think that's why they canceled the show. I think they canceled the show because nobody watching it. Jonathan, but she never spoke out before because she was treating her good, so she needs to shut up. Oh boy. Candy had to step in and get black people to work behind the scenes and on camera and crew. Listen, they fired Kelly Dodd for her anti-vax comments, but they'll keep quiet on Jenny. They might as well bring her back. There was Aisha and Gabrielle Union. Gabrielle Union was on Friends too? Oh, okay. We had Living Single. Friends was a knockoff. Right. Friends was a knockoff. Nene benefited from a racist network, according to her, for over a decade. I'm not here for it. Right, little boy didn't even find Kelly. They did find Kelly. They did. She said they found her. They found her something like $23,000. They did find her. Kelly Dodd was fine. She did. Stepping on black folks in media is common practice. Look at the damn award shows. Yeah. And again, I'm not saying that makes it okay, y'all. That's not what I'm saying. But I don't, want to make it seem like Bravo is an anomaly, child. All these white old networks are racist. The whole world is racist. Well, yeah, that's true. Does Bravo not vet people and check their background? Damn, at least tell these girls to sweep their social media. It's sloppy at this point. Yeah, and I think that's what she thought she did, but child, she didn't. Exactly. I'm going to blame Bravo because of the disgusting women they have, but the problem is that they don't hold them accountable. That's what's annoying. Tasha is a plum fool. The judge said from the preliminary that it was in her best interest to settle, child. They did tell her that. They were all over Kenya for her costume for the Halloween party. Oh, Lord. We need to stop praising companies for participating in the exclusion of black people for years and deciding not to do it anymore as after a controversy for PR purposes. I agree with that. I agree. They are so thirsty for controversy and ratings, not fight, fight, fight. Child, I agree. Book club. I started reading this book. Let's go. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. Because I do need to make that announcement. Did Mona Scott get fired as a producer from Love and Hip Hop? Yes. It is. Yes, she did. There was some sort of contract dispute. Yes. She no longer produces Love and Hip Hop. It is no longer under her company. The majority of these networks are racist, especially if they cater to African audience. I'm sorry, to an American audience. Lord, I say African audience. All right. So, see, Golden, you said you started reading the book. You like it? It is so good, isn't it? So, again, oh, gosh. Ooh, I just got a pain in my back. So, we're going to start discussing chapters 1 through 3. We're going to go over it. I know I said this week, but the week got away from me. It is Thursday already. We will discuss chapters 1 through 3 this weekend. Don't forget tomorrow at 8 o'clock. the Justice League will be live over here on my channel. I believe the majority of the leaguers will be here. And we are just going to laugh and joke and have a good time. For those of you who were around when the Justice League used to hang out all the time, y'all know it's a good time. Y'all know we're going to have fun. So, from my understanding, I think everybody will at least be able to come through, but I don't know if they'll be able to stay. But absolutely. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to bring up YB's birthday, and Scotty's birthday is coming up soon as well. I'm on a treadmill. I was saying, I was about to say, I said, because you normally, I was saying Cameron Prescott, the housewife with the pink dog food, said that racist stuff to Dr. Tiffany Moon, and remember, instead of addressing it, they canceled that. But I don't think that's why they canceled Dallas, though. O Street is what I'm saying. I don't think that's why they canceled the show, because they had already started filming. They had already started filming the next season. That ain't why they canceled that. It's something else. And I really think it was ratings, because wasn't nobody watching that shit but me. Please do not shoot up and Adam. He used Mary Mother for Wendy. He used Mary Mother for Wendy. He has not acknowledged Jenny post at all. Read between the lines. I don't know what you're saying, Rena. I'm not being funny, baby. I don't understand what you're saying. Please do not shoot up and Adam. Okay, I got that part. He used Mary's. Are you saying he used Mary's mother for Wendy? Wendy who? Who is Wendy? He has not acknowledged Jenny's post at all. Read between the lines. But I don't know what lines I'm supposed to read between, baby. You're going to have to spell that out for me. I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't understand. You're going to have to spell that one for me. Will this be the first episode of the new year? Episode of what? Episode of what, Shed? Oh, you think it was ratings, but if it were for ratings, they wouldn't have already gone ahead and started filming and promoting the next season for Dallas. Yeah, I guess that's true too. Hey, Tally, how you doing, boo? I'll forever remember that Antonio interview from Chasing Dallas. Child. Be on your my best behavior. You'll be on your best behavior, Belize. I hear you, O Street. I don't think Bravo has shown us that they would rather ignore the elephant in the room. I don't feel like they would cancel a whole show just because they didn't want to address the racist issue. I just don't see it. If anything, they'll make it a storyline. Because remember, they had that issue with Brandy Redmond and they just made it part of her storyline. I don't think they would have canceled the show over that. Now, that's just, I could be wrong because Lord knows I ain't making no decisions down there, child. Your birthday is today? Oh, my goodness. Everybody wish Cams a happy birthday, y'all. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Y'all wish him a happy birthday. Happy birthday, boo. Mwah. Oh, y'all already putting it in there. Oh, new episode of the Justice League? Yes, child. We are trying to recommit ourselves to be more consistent. We're going to start doing interviews and stuff again. Yeah, we got some new stuff coming in 2022. I thought Underground was coming back with a second season. Who told you that? Underground been canceled. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? You talking about, okay. Are you talking about Underground that used to come on that OWN picked up? Or you talking about the Underground Railroad? Because there was a show called Underground Railroad, and I think that came on like Netflix or something. I think that does have a season 2. But Underground, no, that's canceled. Oh, thank you, Tally. You too. Book clubs are for old people. Well, I'm old, child. Bravo has too many white people behind the scenes. That's why they always come across with racial problems. Maybe. Yes, we are going to get. Yes, I'm actually reaching out to some of rookies. The one on OWN, that's canceled. That's not coming back. Final season of Ozark is tomorrow. I never watched. Everybody told me that was a good show, but I never did watch it. It's not like this is the first time Real Housewives of Salt Lake City slipped up. with not vetting their people. Remember Whitney's friend? Yes, remember her ass was down to the Capitol, child. Really, B, I wanted to ask you and El Teddy about the controversy from black educators at Abbott Elementary. What controversy? I like Abbott Elementary. I love that show. Book clubs are for readers of all ages. You just have to know how. I love book club. I just found out Markel has a new show got to watch. Yes, he's got a new show called Rookies. This is the book. Somebody asked me what the book is. This is the book. It's Tamron Hall's book. As the Wicked Watch. It is a really, really good book, y'all. It is so good. I had to stop myself from reading because I got so far ahead. But I'm gonna I'm gonna upload my video for chapters 1 through 3, and then we'll discuss it. And y'all know how we do over on the book club channel. You are welcome to come up. And we have a discussion. I dropped the link over there, and you guys can come up and we can talk about the book and things like that. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. But it'll be this weekend. That's the promise. It'll be this weekend. Y'all know I don't be promising a lot, but it'll be this weekend. All right. I love Abbott Elementary. You read it already, Belize? Yeah, so far I'm loving it. Educators online were saying the show was bad representation for black admin and was inaccurate. Bullshit. That show was on point. I love it. That show. See, people don't want to look bad. Don't get me wrong. There's some great admin out here. There absolutely is. But listen, I ain't going to sugarcoat the shit. I think it's good. It's first of all, it's a show and it's a comedy. Like, lighten up. Second of all, it is very accurate. Now, of course, the principal is exaggerated how inept she is. But as somebody who has had some very inept principals in my life, child, bye. Bye. Tracy, we're going to get into all of that. Young Rich, don't be coming in here late saying what we done already said. Girl, we done already talked about that an hour ago. Woo. All right, y'all. Let me get ready to get out of here. I will talk to y'all later. Don't forget that I do have my journal collection over on Amazon. Make sure y'all head over to Amazon. I have added Leo, Virgo, Sagittarius. Hold on, let me tell you what I have. Pisces, Virgo, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Taurus. All of those are live right now. You can go buy your journal, your Zodiac journal. There's a book club journal over there. And there's some other stuff. Y'all go check it out. The principal is trifling and hilarious, child. But if you listen, there's 95 people in the room. Please hit that like button. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Y'all, it is free 99, okay? Free 99. All right. But I will catch y'all here tomorrow, 8 o'clock with the Justice League. We're going to hang out a little bit. We're going to talk about rookies. We're going to talk about some other stuff. And we're just going to kiki and have ourselves a good time. What's up, peace, love? All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Mwah. Peace.